Somebody and the Three Blairs. One Sunday morning on a small edge of town, Mr. Blair, Mrs. Blair, and Baby Blair were sitting down to breakfast. "It's such a fine morning," said Mr. Blair. "Let's take a walk in the park." So they took their coats and a bag of breadcrumbs and set out for the park. While they were gone, somebody came to the door. Somebody knocked, and when no one answered, somebody tiptoed in. He sniffed and sniffed. He looked for something to eat. "This food is too dry," said somebody. "This food is too noisy," said somebody. "But this food is just right." He looked for somewhere to sit down. "This seat is too hard," said somebody. "This seat is too wobbly," said somebody. "But this seat is just right." He looked for something to play with. "This game is too cold," said somebody. "This game is too noisy," said somebody. But this game is just right. He looked for something to drink. "This pond is too small," said somebody. "This lake is too not hot. But this stream is just right." He looked for somewhere to sleep. "This bed is too hard," said somebody. "This bed is too small," said somebody. "But this bed is just right." "Somebody's been eating my crunchies," said Mr. Blair. "Somebody's been eating my crispies," said Mrs. Blair. "All gone," said Baby Blair. "Somebody's been sitting on my chair," said Mr. Blair. "Somebody's been sitting on my chair," said Mrs. Blair. "Busted," said Baby Blair. "Flood!" shouted Mr. Blair. "Help!" shouted Mrs. Blair. "Lot of water!" shouted Baby Blair. "Somebody's been laying on my bed." "It's a monster," said Mrs. Blair. "It's a big teddy bear," said Baby Blair. "It escaped from the circus," said Mrs. Blair. "It escaped from the zoo," said Mr. Blair. "It escaped down a drain pipe," said Baby Blair. "Somebody phoned the police," said Mrs. Blair. "Somebody called the fire department," said Mr. Blair. "Somebody gone home," said Baby Blair. "Bye-bye. Come and play again tomorrow." And that is the story of Somebody and the Three Little Blairs and the Three Blairs.